Hello from Canyonlands in Utah. I am in the Needles District. I am doing 3 days and 2 nights in this beautiful area, which I think is the quietest place I've ever been, besides a few jets that have gone by today. I'm staying at CP1, and there's bugs. You can just do walk up. I'm here in early February. In the winter, it's supposed to be in the 20s tonight, 50s during the day. It was beautiful today. It's starting to get cooler. Sun is going down. But it's almost dinner time. I'm also going to try my new 0 degree sleeping bag, which is from Feathered Friends. I think it's going to be good because I need to stay warm tonight. But I am going to get up at about 3:30. I'm here during probably a half moon, 3/4 moon. So it might not be the best astrophotography, but I'm going to try. But it is so gorgeous and so quiet. And this CP1 site is beautiful. I've got my autofocus on, so I don't know how good that looked, but I need to get ready for dinner time and a very long day tomorrow and astrophotography and the sunrise and the sunset. This is going to be amazing with all the red rocks and the spirals here in the Needles District. So good night from Canyonlands. Good morning from Canyonlands, day number 2. Last night was a wind and a sandstorm. I was staying in Chesler Park at CP1, great site, but the wind was probably going to buckle my tent. It kept buckling, and I thought everything was going to just go with me in it 2 or 3 times, but it held up. The wind stopped at about 3 a.m. I woke up at 4 to get some astrophotography. The moon was pretty bright, so it was like daylight. I might do some night hiking tonight, but I made a quick mistake here on day 2. I left my memory card, my extra memory card in my car, so a 3-mile jaunt back to my car, and then I'm going to probably hit Druid Arch, Lost Canyon, more at Chesler Park, especially if the moon is that bright tonight, for some night hiking here on day number 2 of Canyonlands. Got the memory card, now to Druid Arch. Fun-filled day 2. Had to go back to my car. So that was 6 miles to get back to the Druid Arch trail start. Made it up there. It's probably the last one up there. I think I got there at 2. I left at 3 or 3:30. Did the joint trail. Everything is well marked. Great rock cairns. Pretty cool. I don't want to say I can't get lost. You never know. I'm gonna head back to my campsite now. I'm on the Chesler Park trail. I just finished on the joint trail, chasing that daylight. And I have a new recipe I'm gonna try that I've been working on. And a Snickers and peanut M&Ms. I'm eating everything in my bear canister because I want it to be as light as possible when I leave tomorrow morning. Also drink all my water. Yeah, you gotta bring in bear canister, pack in your water, and a 0-degree sleeping bag. So it was the heaviest I think I've ever had. Okay, time to focus on my dinner. That udon noodle recipe with homemade peanut sauce was everything I'd hoped it'd be. For those interested, the sauce was, I just took some garlic and ginger, sauteed that in some oil for a little bit, added it to peanut butter, rice wine vinegar, honey, and dark soy sauce. Mixed that together, let it sit in the fridge, brought it in a 3-ounce bottle. Probably could have had more, but it stuck to the noodles, green onions and Spam really well. It tasted really good. I'm gonna keep working on things. You like to add it up, spice it up. I was craving everything. I've already had a Snickers. Now it's time for a peanut M&Ms. I'm gonna take a nap here about 6 o'clock on night 2 of my Canyonlands trip. Get up at about 4 a.m. because here in early February, the moon is still too bright. Hopefully get some astrophotography. I love shooting stars. And this is, I believe, an international dark sky park. Time to take a nap. Good morning from Canyonlands, day number 3. I'm wrapping it up, headed out. Just thought I'd take a seat, got a little sunlight, started to warm up. Still got my pack on, which is super heavy. But I did about 20 miles, did the Chesler Park area, Druid Arch, which is just jaw-dropping. The joint trail, Chesler Park, in almost the entire loop, but that Druid Arch trail, probably did about 12 or 13 miles yesterday alone. This is my winter backpacking trip for me. Early February I'm here, and I tested out my new sleeping bag, Feathered Friends Ibis 0-degree bag. That was pretty solid. I was pretty toasty, wearing a lot of clothes. I might do a review on it. Let me know if you want me to. A little trouble with the zipper though. I might have to call them, but I also had to get the long. I'm 6'2", a little bit wider I guess. We'll find out. The sleeping pad I use is the Nemo Tensor. I've used that for years, and I was pretty warm. And it got in the low 20s at night. It was in the low 50s during the day. But chasing daylight, had to get where I needed to get to here in winter. And at night, I'm not here during the new moon. Still did some astrophotography. The moon was pretty bright and just brightening up these red rocks and spires, which made it a little challenging for astrophotography, but also I think it's going to be pretty cool. I've only glanced at a couple because it was pretty cold. I want to set the time lapse and get back to my sleeping bag. But that is it. Day 3, heading out. Canyonlands was absolutely beautiful. Winter gear was on point. I could stare at these rocks all day long. Wildlife, I haven't seen much. There is a prairie dog or somebody behind me. I did see a couple bats last night. I haven't seen that before. Bighorn sheep and elk driving in, but out here, other than the bats and some rabbits, I haven't seen much else. I saw some pretty interesting tracks on the way out here. I don't think it was bear, or I've never seen a mountain lion in my entire life. I don't know what it was. Took some pictures, took some video of that. But this was amazing. Canyonlands, Needles District. If you're coming out here, I think February is a great time. Walk up. You have to pick your sites by walk up. They're not charging fee in the winter. And in the Needles District, I would highly recommend it. The rangers were super helpful. You have to bring a bear canister. There are bears here. I put a highlight taper on mine. It helps me find it. I found that online. Just a nice tip in the middle of the night if I'm hungry, because I'm always hungry. And also, you got to bring in all your water. So I probably about 12 or 13 gallon or liters of water. My pack looks like I was probably going out for a month, but I was only here for 3 days. And I will be back. This was absolutely spectacular. And to you, if you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. Thank you. I hope this helps you for Canyonlands or any backpacking, winter backpacking trips. Please leave some comments on what you do for winter backpacking. This is where we come to get tips. This is where I got all my winter backpacking tips. If you got something better I want to learn from you, but let me know, and this will help other people also for Canyonlands. I know I was a little leery coming out here in the winter, but it wasn't that bad. Only saw one other backpacker that I know of. When I filled the chart, there's probably just that one. Everybody else was day hikers, and they were gone. And this is the quietest place on earth. Simply amazing. Canyonlands. Thank you again for watching. I'm going to do the YouTube thing now. If you liked it, please like it, subscribe. I'm going to do more. I started filming my hikes the last couple years. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time or on the trail.